Welcome to my home. I'd like to take you through the bee journal that I have made using Took's Crafts Table Bee Journal digital package. So I've been making this journal, slow stitching the cover, during the evenings of the pandemic and talking to my girlfriend Barb, and she will be receiving this journal. This journal is, let me refer to my notes, it is 6.5 inches wide and 9 3/4 inches long, and it has a 2 3/4 inch spine. It's held together by sari silk. Just let me get it open for you. The sari silk can be tied either here at the front so that the journal can be put into a bookshelf. So it can be tied like that, or as I showed you in the beginning, wrapped around and tied at the front. So let me just take you through the cover. So as you can see, this is a slow stitched, sorry about that. This is a slow stitched garden scene with bees on it, and for the wings of the bees I have used some organza ribbon. So just give you a close-up of some of the stitching. So I started the cover by sewing in different pieces of blue fabric and then moved on from there. There is lace added to the cover here. It opens up, and the first thing you have, as I like to do in my journals, there is an interactive, or in this case an envelope. I used paper from her digital pack. The bees, the cutout bees, the fussy cut bees here, these here are glued onto some of Took's paper, are from my porch prints, and it is her fussy cut bees, birds, and beekeepers. So it has a piece of lace on the inside for where it will bend a lot, and I don't want it to rip. So on the inside of this very large pocket, let me just get it out. As I do, I include all of the bits and bobs of paper that I didn't use, so that, in this case, my girlfriend Barb, these are from Artemis. This is some of Took's calligraphy collage papers. And so I also included things that I printed off. So this is one of the envelopes that Took makes. Pardon me, yes, one of the envelopes in her kit, and I have included fussy cut bees from Artemis and from my porch prints. And this is just more of the same, except this time what I've done is I've included all of the stamped bees that I made, and again one of Artemis stamps, and I've stamped on some fabric there. Don't want to fold it. Here is a piece of Took's paper. I can't remember the name of the digital kit. I'll link it down below though. And it's just on white paper. Here is some of the bee paper. And this, of course, is the bookmaker's letter that I include in each of my journals. I'm just going to set that aside. Some paper printed on blue. So that is all tucked into this front pocket. The paper on the front is collaged from bits and pieces of paper that I did not use in the making of the journal. The journal is a hard-covered front and a hard-covered back with a soft-covered spine. I like to be able to flip journals around like this so they're easier to write in, and as you can see, there is lace along the side and tabs at the top. There are 5 signatures in this journal. So we'll just get into the journal here. This is Tux paper, and I've coffee dyed. This is one of the pockets from the journal, and here is a piece of paper from one of her flower digitals that I've included in. Some graph paper. This is from the digital kit. A doily and an envelope. I haven't glued this one, and I coffee dyed the back of it so it can be written on, or Barb can glue it shut and put something in it. Here we've got some vintage journal paper, a coloring page, the center of the first signature, and Tux paper, and just going back through the other side. Here we have just a journaling card from the kit. And here we have one of 3 flip, I don't know what we call them, elements in the journal. So tucked, so it opens this way, and this is Beatrix Potter with coffee dyed paper on the back. So there is a tag and a pocket. A tag, again using pieces of, this is one of Tux labels. That's from, I'm not sure where that's from, and this is one of my Porch Prince bees. Tux paper. One of Tux labels. And it flips this way. That's not Tux. I don't remember whose that is. I just have it loose. And then there is this flip that is writing paper, and it's from Tux. And this center tag is Tux paper with one of her labels and some graph paper on the back of it. Opens up, and we have an envelope from the digital kit, a bee from a fussy cut from my Porch Prince, one of Tux labels, and some of her collage paper again. And the beginning of the second signature. This is one of Tux envelopes, and again she includes many of these envelopes, and I've included it and left it blank so that memorabilia can be placed in it. Tux paper, coffee dyed on the back. Tux paper, another coloring page, coffee dyed paper, Tux paper again, coloring page, another envelope, the other half of that doily, another envelope, again, I'm a journaler, so I like to have lots of places to journal. A lace tab at the top of that one. End of the second signature, beginning of the third. This is such a beautiful image. And Took has 2 little writing booklets in her digital kit, and that's what I've done here. Is I've just taken paper and scrap paper and one of the images from the Peter Rabbit, Beatrix Potter. Center of the 3rd signature. If it wasn't self-evident, this is from a gardening book, a vintage gardening book that I have. Took's paper. Graph paper from my stash. The end of the, I think that might be the 3rd signature, beginning of the 4th. And this second interactive, we made this in one of my sit, chat, and craft. This was supposed to be like the first one, but turned out different. So we have a tag here, a tag here. It opens all the way up, and there's another tag here. A tag here. Oops. And a tag here. And then this one has, how does this go? So it has 1, oh, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 writing pages. And in the back of this one, I have another one of these writing pages. So someone could rip this up and continue to decorate the pages in the book, or they could use it to write on. I really like to take my books, what I would say is 2/3 of the way there, and let the owner of the book take it the rest of the way, making it theirs. Took's paper. And the last signature. Center of the last signature. And the 3rd and final interactive piece at the back of the journal. The paper again is from Took's craft table, the bee, and the little bees on the closures are from my porch print. So this one flips up this way to reveal a tuck spot, and the second little book that comes with the paper. This journal is closed with a 5-stitch closure. So then it also flips down and has another, this is a pocket, and in this pocket is a writing tag. This is the only pocket that I stitched closed because it interfered with getting the paper in, as you can see. So I think if you put something a little heavier in there, it would close just fine. Or if you put something in that was meant not to be taken out again. There it is. You craft and learn. And then there is a pocket here. Another one of these envelopes that I didn't glue shut, that they can be used as writing paper or holding special memorabilia. It flips open this way, and there is a tag. This is from My Porch Prints, and this is from Beatrix Potter, and it comes out with another tag in it. So a tag within a tag with a writing spot on the back. And this is a little index card, collaged on the front, writing space on the back, and collage on the center. Then it opens this way. Place to write. This again is Artemis, is the number. And if you go here, you have, it could be a bookmark or just a tag stuck in here, depending on what you want to do. Oh, and I will, and this is meant to be a place, so there is a 1/4 inch gap when you close this all up so that you can keep other things in here, memorabilia. So if I just quickly shut this, this also can be used as a belly band, and things can go in here between the cover and the interactive element here. So that's lace all the way around it. And again, this is the back of what was meant to be a place that you could put letters or hidden things in there. I really took my time and enjoyed immensely making this journal. So this journal, let me just get it open here to a nice place you can look at, and then I can tell you what I have in it. So there are 47 pages folded in half, creating 188 unique pages, writing pages. There are 29 pockets, 3 interactive flip elements. Within, there are 16 tags, 2 small booklets, 15 independent writing pages, and 5 envelopes. I hope you have enjoyed this flip through of my design team project for Took's Craft Table, her bee journal. Thank you so much, and I hope you've had a great day.